Hello, this is basically a devlog for sort of like a challenge I'm doing. Uh, Trying to make a game in a week. One, yeah, so I'm starting to I want to do that live just for fun. And yeah, let's see. So I'm basically making a 2D game with okay, which is like sort of like a gravity manipulation style game where you can move around using different gravity uh, basically just different sides of gravity, I guess. Yeah, I'm just making a level object, like an empty object, to put all the level blocks in it, and making it a temporary level. And so I want to do the player script today. Let's see. Hmm. Just move these to the edge. And see what's a good size for them. It looks about nice. 3.5. That looks good. I do have a player script here just to like set it. It's just an empty script. Let's see how it goes. Let's make a player sprite, I suppose. Let's call it player. Pop the script in it. So I want to do like gravity manipulation. I'm not really sure if I'll use the actual Unity gravity system. You can like move that around, like uh, oh whoops, and yeah, rigid body 2D. Basically, it can like move it around. Uh, like basically set the gravity to be whatever you want it to be. Like change the axis. So like currently it's on the y-axis. But you can make it the x-axis if you want. You can also make it the z-axis if you want that. Uh, but I think it'll be a bit easier to do it with uh, just using script, I guess. Or well, it'll be easier using the Unity system, but or give it a go with the script since I don't necessarily want to manipulate the entire game's gravity, rather just the player object. So let's make a void gravity function. Let's see. Let's set some stuff up. Private rigid body RB and private collider maybe. But let's leave it at that for now. Gravity. Let's make a public variable. That so for now I'll put it in the player, but later on I'll just change this to a game manager type of object, so I can have all kinds of different objects access it. Yeah, let's see. Uh, let's call it y plus is 0, y minus, which is kind of weird. Let's go down instead. Up is 1, left is 2, and right is 3. Alright. Okie dokie. Oh shoot. Let's call it grab instead. It's not confusing. Let's see. If grab equals 0, I guess we could do switch grab case 0 rb dot add force vector to down star. Let's do like a gravity multiplier here, I guess. Float grab mo 9.81. I think that's what Unity uses as default as well. Grab mo break semicolon 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and let's see. So down, up, left, and then right. Update gravity. Oops. Gravity. Let's do something like that. Here we go. Save the script. Yep. Oops. RB equals get component rich body. Oops. 2D. 2D. Here it is. The computer's a bit slow. Takes time to load sometimes. Player 0. Let's see. It should theoretically work. Maximize on play. Whoops. Focus. Whoops. Forgot to add colliders to these. Nice. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Now what? Now I guess it's time for the movement. Let's see. Well, it's gonna be confusing since it's when the object's on top and bottom, it's gonna be left and right to move, and when it's on the side, it's gonna be up and down. I guess I could just write a simple script to and have it always just always move basically when when the player gives input, regardless of the side, and check that out first. So RB velocity equals, let's do some other stuff first. V equals input get axis or tcov, then float, excuse me, h equals input dot get axis or horizontal, and do that. I think I spelled those right. And then RB maybe add force. Oops. Like HV, that doesn't work. Not exactly sure. I suppose I could do that. RB add force. Do something like this. New vector 2 VH V prop. It's the Y is the vertical axis. Then add that here. And go back to Unity. There we go. Oh, that's not working. Let me check something first. I'm not sure if, yeah, I don't think Visual Studio is visible. Well, I'll figure that out next time. It is a learning experience after all. All right, this isn't working either, so let's figure out why. I'm trying reverse body velocity instead of add force. Let's see if that works. Oh, whoops. Then, okay. Okay. All right. That kind of works. All right. Now what? Now what? Now we do grab. So I want the basically moving the gravity function into the movement function, so that it basically happens after. I could move it around in the update, but maybe I just want to experiment a bit with just moving it around and seeing whether it's better here. I guess it's the same thing. That sucks. If I remember correctly, the best way to do this might be to just use one script and copy this, paste it here, and try this out. Oops. And let's see if that works. So what I've done now is move the entire thing into the gravity function. So based on what the current grab function value is, it changes how the movement script behaves. I'll have to mess around with it a bit more, but at least I'll have a better idea of what to do. Oh, well, it's not moving left or right. Well, it's moving very slowly. Yeah. Right. I'm gonna add a speed variable. Slow speed equals 5. Multiply that here to the velocity function, and quickly modify the gravity to be down when the grav value is 0 rather than up. Yeah, as you can see, it's moving. I don't think this is the best solution though. So let's give it a few more attempts. Let's see. Force to dot right star h star speed. So now I'm gonna use force again, but this time it's all within the gravity function. So based on different gravity values, the force is slightly different, or rather, it applies force in the different ways. So it's like when gravity is downwards, it's left and right. That's the only one I'm testing right now. But yeah, that works. Does add this sort of slowly gaining speed because I'm using force. It's a bit difficult to stop. Not really good with game feel, I suppose. There's something I can do here. Let's see. RB dot velocity equals new vector new vector 2 horizontal multiplied by speed, and then RB dot velocity dot y for the y velocity when gravity is downwards. I believe that is going to work with the having both the using force for gravity and then velocity for movement. Yep. I remember this from something I've done previously. So yeah, let's see. So the function will be the same for, or the velocity will be the same for um, upwards gravity. For left and right, we'll modify it so that the rp dot velocity dot x this time instead of dot y is for the x-axis, and the v dot speed or v times speed is for y-axis instead. Pretty simple. And yeah, I think that's complete. Now let's add a jump feature to the game. Yeah. Jump is going to be a bit more annoying. I will just use spacebar though. If I look at edit dot project settings and go to input manager, you'll see that the jump button is space, so I might as well just use that. Plus it will also remove the hassle of having to have different jump buttons for different gravities. Just a bit easier to use. Alright, jump. And grab. I'll once again have a switch statement on it, and I'll put it inside of if input dot get button down jump, and then add it here, and then just mess around with it for a bit. So let's add a new variable called jump force, make it a float. Jump force, and then just add basically a function which is rich body dot add force, and then the vector2 dot up down left right based on the gravity times jump force. Obviously this will be the opposite of what it was with the gravity script, and we'll just check it out for now. Before I move on, let's actually try and fix the thing. Visual Studio not popping up. It's likely because doing window capture. So let's figure this out. think moving this up will just show the visuals too. I guess I'll just go show the current script. It's the gravity part, the add force here, and then the velocity just takes the velocity you get after adding the force for the gravity direction, and then the based on the gravity it chooses the whether it should be horizontal or vertical. And this is jump script. I'll add it here. Jump. Maybe instead of that here, I'll do that here. Get left down, jump, then jump. Pretty simple, I think. Let's just give it a go. I think jump force will likely need to be a bit higher. Let's make it 20. All right. Okay, you can't even see that. 100. Oh. Whoops. Yeah. That was 10,000. That's too much. That's a bit too much as well. It's kind of fun. So I think once again due to oh, it shouldn't be. Let's give it 500. Look, get stuck on the wall. No. I guess there has also this in like a ground and a wall detection. I think I'll just make it so when you're touching any object you can jump, so you can wall jump. Just a matter of how that's interesting. How I want it to work. It does get weirdly stuck on the wall. Maybe I should use the gravity function. What happens if I do that? Whoops. Oh no, it's the same thing. Never mind. Let's see. Okay. Jump now. On collision stay 2D. And then copy this. Paste it here. Oh wait. Oh, that's a bit. It'll just be easier to use a ground detector at that point. All right. Or instead, let's do that. double click, pool, can jump. I'm gonna test it out with this. And then can't jump. Here first. Can't jump. False true. Enter. Can't jump equals false. Let's see what happens now. Guess I want the player to jump away from the wall. I guess time to add some wall detectors, I guess. Let's see. This might be a pretty good idea. Empty. Let's call it P left. To player. To scene. Select P left. Component. Let's give it a box collider. Move it its left, so -1. Make it a bit smaller. Like 0.5. 5. Oops. 0.5. Move it -0.5 or oops 0.75. Yeah. Experiment with this. Right. 0.75. Height 1. This thing's height 1. So now it's got edge detection. P up. P up. 1, 0.5, 0, 0.75, -0.75, and call this P down. Now let's make a new script. Call it player detect. No. Wall detectors, I guess. Yeah. Open this up. Let's wait for it to open up. Uh-oh. It is not loading. But now it is. Okay. I have a potato laptop, so not the best. I feel like my laptop's about to die or something. Maybe I shouldn't be streaming. No. Public. Sky blue. Detected. On trigger. Let's see. Private void on trigger enter. On enter 2D. Detected equals true. On trigger exit 2D. Detected equals false. Simple. Then a public player world detector, array world detectors, and then we'll just do the same thing as before, where we make them the same size as the gravity, basically. Now what? Now in the jump script we modify vol. Do we now? That's not it. Let's see. Okay. So we're gonna feed player wall detector, all detectors to this, obviously. Wall detectors. We remove can jump. And I guess this too. Then over here, don't necessarily want to get rid of this completely, but let's see. Oh, I'm a bit sleepy. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Just checking, checking YouTube. Um, Basically checking on the stream. Um, let's see. Okay, if this is gonna be a bunch of if statements, not even if else. All detectors 0 dot detected. Then rigibot dot app force is copy paste if detected force these if and I think we see the pattern here. Let's copy this in advance. What we're gonna randomly decides to be not instead. Yeah, I think that should work. Well, let's move back to Unity. Name, player, all the textures. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, whoops. They don't have that script on. Cool. Let's actually move them around based on the order. Oops. Is this correct? No, it isn't. What? Up, down. No, it is correct. Never mind, it is correct. So confused sometimes. Let's give it a go. Oh, what? I'm stupid. It's trigger. Jump, jump. Oh, okay. Okay. That is a bit weird. Oh, that's. Huh. I will just change enter to stay here. In the wall detector script, I will change enter to stay like this. And let's go back to Unity and give it a test. Oh, that's still a bit weird, I think. I think I know how to fix that as well. On a side note, let's quickly actually test out whether the movement is working perfectly, since I kind of forgot to do that. It is working as intended. Seems perfect. Right here. I will actually keep this part. Just add it back to the script. This there. So that in addition to jumping off of like a wall, it will also jump opposite the gravity, and hopefully this works. Well, yeah, that's expected, I guess. It's not working. Hmm. What is why? Oh. Oh, that's the answer. These are too big. 9. 9. Let's give it another go. Pew. Give something else a go. This script. Vector 2. I guess so. 0, 0. Vector 2 equals vector 2 plus mu vector 2 0 comma jump force and over here rb dot head force vector semicolon minus 0. This is to the right, so it's the jump force, and minus jump force 0. Might also be able to remove this again. Time to go back to Unity. Dang. The pressure. This I think is still needed. It kind of works. I think I know. How I could fix this. Jumping. I'll make a bool variable called jumping. And yeah. Private float jump time equals 0. Then make it this way. If jumping, not jumping, then just rather than that, if jumping v equals 0, h equals 0, I'll make the code prettier afterwards, but I want to see if this kind of works. Make jumping equal true. Jumping is false. Now jump time equals time.time plus 2.5f. Yeah. If jumping and then time is greater than jump time, jumping equals false. Right. Let's give this a go. Oh, what? Oh, that's the issue now. That's not good. Removing all that. figure this out. So it can't jump properly. Wall jump isn't working. So I refuse to go upwards. Strong. That's not strong enough. Let's go back to the script. Let's see. Let's try something else. Copy paste this. Yeah, that didn't do anything. Kind of what I expected. I guess the best thing to do would be to just write a better script. Oh. Excuse me. I'm gonna go sleep now. And yeah, I'll work on it after I wake up. Not sure if I'll stream that, but I will stream some part of it again. Probably at least a couple times before the game's done. As I mentioned before, the goal is to try and make a game in a week. And maybe I'll do it multiple times, but for now, one game, then maybe another one. Alright.